Fantasy analysis is different than player analysis. Fantasy analysis is different than cricket analysis. Guys, this is where we should point out why making your teams. Fantasy analysis is different than cricket analysis. I'm just strictly following this particular line because of fact that almost every fantasy analysis channels they are just following cricket analysis. Okay, they're just taking some of the stats and just displaying that and saying that okay, at this venue this particular player will go for something big, or you can make him as captain or vice captain, something like that. Guys, that is different. Okay, when you're doing fantasy analysis, always you should focus about towards the player potential, player capability, and then to some 10% player stats. That's it. And that too, when it comes to T20 cricket, I don't think so. The player stat will work, so, even to 10% or 20%. But again, there is the reason that you should include here that particular, I mean, player stat, something like that, only for to know that where and which and all cases that this player has performed well in the previous matches. That's it. Apart from that, I don't think so that there's any chances to make that particular analysis with respect to fantasy analysis. Okay, the reason is just simple. Yesterday's match, hope you all might have had a very good profit, those who had followed this particular channel. Okay, guys, I'm saying this is exclusively, and of course I'm saying this is proudly. We are the only one fantasy analysis channel who told to include Harpreet Bar in your team first of all. Okay, who told to include Harpreet Brar in your team first of all, and also I clearly indicated that it should be in the scenario where it is chasing. Okay, and I'm the one and only channel who told you to make Harpreet Brar as your vice captain. Okay, if you want to know about this something, whatever that I have explained, please go and watch my last video. That is the analysis of PBKS versus RCB, and that's the biggest proof that I can give you. The reason is just simple that I'm not using here any editor, something like that. I'm not using here some 100 quality, level of analysis, something like that. But my way of analysis with respect to fantasy is 100, even more than 100%, perfect. Okay, I'm not focusing about any editors or something like that, pen and paper, something like that. Of course, I'll use trial and error method to analyze, the cricket matches, but always making sure that my player analysis or my player potential analysis or my player capability analysis is just based on the understanding of their cricket, their playing style by watching their domestic cricket and all. I don't know any other fantasy channels that they can do this is okay, because if you want to acquire that particular skill, first of all you should be a cricketer. Okay, and that's where my experience is talking. And secondly, you should be a coach. Okay, and these two factors which combined, and that's the reason that yesterday I predicted perfectly Harpit Bar has your VC. Okay, and again, a lot of considerations I can give you here. Perhaps Simran Singh, I told you that even if it is PBKS is batting first or bowling first, you have to go for perhaps Simran Singh, because of fact that definitely he won't go for duck, something like that. Definitely he'll be there in DT. Okay, in again the case where if you are making perhaps Simran Singh as your VC, that should be where the PBKS chasing. I clearly indicated this, right? Same thing happened, right? He was there, a part of DT. At the same time, I told you that with respect to Shikhar Dhawan and you know, opposite team, that is our favorite RCB. I mean Virat Kohli. I clearly indicated that with respect, both the teams. I just applied their 1-to-1. Okay, 1-to-1 only to the top order. I clearly indicated that any one of the opener from both the teams will go for something big. Okay, and that too from with respect to RCB's case, I clearly indicated that will be 100% sure that Virat Kohli will be going for something big, and there's a high chances that Faf du Plessis will flop. Same thing happened. Of course, Virat Kohli was the captain in yesterday's match. Of course, we also indicated in the team analysis video that you can go for Virat Kohli in this particular match as captains as well as vice captain. Same thing happened. Okay. Also, I have given clear cut analysis that saying that you know Mohammad Siraj is going to take the wicket of Johnny Bairstow. And also I clearly told that Johnny Bairstow will go for some single digit or some 10 to 12, something like that, and that too early, 1 or 2 or 3 overs, third over, something like that. And same thing happened. He just gave his wicket to Mohammad Siraj only when he was batting at a 2.3 over, right? Same thing happened. Now just tell me who can provide this much perfect analysis, right? Who can provide you this much perfect correct predictions with respect to player battle, player to player analysis? Okay, I'm just indicating in my video which and all player is going to take a wicket off for the opponent teams, batsmen's. Okay, which and all bowler can perform well, which and all bowler could be very not economic or cost effective to include with respect to opening batsman, or which and all player, I mean with respect to opening team, opponent teams with respect to batsmen, that they could be included in the team with respect to the opponent bowlers by considering their weakness or weak points. Okay, who can make such kind of predictions? Right, I'm just asking you. You can go and check the million subscribers wala fantasy channels. They won't say something about this because they don't know anything about this. That's the truth. Okay. And secondly, Dave, for yesterday's match again, it was RR versus LKN, Lucknow Super Giants. I clearly told that each and every time, each and every year, the first opening match of Royal Challengers, sorry, Rajasthan Royals, RR, every time there will be 100% sure that Sanju Samson will go for something big. And also, I told you that in that match, I also made him as my captain. Same thing happened. Okay. And also, I clearly indicated that the KL Rahul's scenario, he can be made as VC. That's it. He could not be a very good choice for. Uh, he was not a very good choice for captaincy. That same thing happened. Also, I told you to include Nicholas Puran. At the same time, I told you that even if it is Decock is opening or Kale Mayers is opening, they'll lose their wicket early to Trent Bolt. Okay, but also I told you that if it is Kale Mayers, you can include him in the team because the fact that there is a chance that he'll bowl 2 overs and he'll get at least one wicket, something like that, right? Same thing happened. Also, I told you that Ravi Bishnой's case, you can include him in the team because he'll take maximum to wicket, minimum one wicket. He has taken one wicket, right? Everything was to the perfect. And again, even yesterday's match, Liam Livingston's case, I just clearly aborted him in including my team, right? Has taken out him from my team because even though there was selection percentage is more than 64%, same thing happened, right? And Sam Curran's case, I told you that he should be there in the team. Same thing happened. Coming to one more case there. More importantly, that Glenn Maxwell's case, I told you that he should be there in the team because there is a chance that he'll bowl, and I clearly told you that I think with respect to batting, considering batting as well as bowling, he'll go for something big in bowling, and same thing happened. Right, and Kagiso Rabada's case, I clearly indicated that since I'm saying there opening of RCB, there are high chances whether it is coming to Virat Kohli or Duplessis. Most probably Duplessis who will lose his wicket for the opening bowler, and that's for 100% sure it is Kagiso Rabada. Same thing happened, right? And yesterday it was clear cut analysis, and if you would have followed my video, last video, I think you would have earned in terms of crores because everything was perfect, and I'm the only one who gave, and of course who have included as well as made Harpreet Bar as vice captain in the team. Okay, you can go and check the video, last video, and of course I have included the screenshot in my YouTube community only. You can go and check there. And now the question is just simple: who can provide you this much accurate informations? Who can provide you this much accurate predictions? I think one and only channel, that is FSEC Fantasy Analysis channel. So that's a point where you can subscribe blindly to this channel and just follow the subsequent videos and just earn something big. Okay, so today's match, it is between similarly Chennai Super Kings versus Gujarat Titans. Okay, and again this is also played at uh, MH Chidambaram Stadium, just like the Chennai's last match. And even last match, as I told that, even though people were saying that there are chances that score will go for something big, something like that, I clearly indicated that there's a chances of 160 to 170, and between that, I think I think there also while predicting score as well, and even wicket, how many wicket will down. So I think we'll say that this particular channel is going master. Everything was perfect, right? Coming to here as well, you can expect some 160 to 170. That's it, and don't expect some 200 plus runs, something like that. And in that sense, of course, but keeping that 160 or 170 something like that, please don't think that openers will fail. No, in this match I think openers will go for something big, but both the teams, there are high chances that the middle order will flop in both the teams. Okay, even though there are one of the there are very great legendary batsmen and finishers and everyone, but again there are chances that middle order will flop. Okay, so in that line we'll make the team, and again this is the scenario, uh, paradigm of Chennai Super Kings. And here I think winning team will go for bowling first, because of fact that since this is a very very good pitch for chasing, so let's make the team in that sense only. So with respect to wicket keeper sections, so this is the scenario first of all where Chennai Super Kings winning the toss and then opting to ball first. Okay, so let's discuss the scenario. What if Chennai balls first? So here I'm just including Riddhiman Saha from wicketkeeper section, because of fact that since with respect to the comparison between MS Dhoni as well as Riddhiman Saha, of course MSD is the legendary batsman, of course a very good finisher and very good wicketkeeper. But with respect to fantasy analysis, I think Riddhiman Saha will open here as well, because since Matthew Wade is unavailable, there's high chance that Riddhiman Saha itself is going to open this match. So there's a high chances that he will score some, even if he scores some 20 plus runs, and if he takes from wicketkeeper in a section some one or two catches or at least one stump, there are high chances that he will be part of DT. Okay, but again, don't go for making him as captain or vice captain, and that's not the perfect choice, because he won't go for something like that. Okay. Coming to, so yeah, Rudiman Saha from wicketkeeper section. Coming to batsman sections, Shubman Gill, I don't think so that he'll go for some hundred, something like that, back-to-back hundreds in last IPL season, because of fact that even we are witnessing this, right, from last World Cup itself. From the start of World Cup, I think in one match he has gone for some 82, something like that. That's it. Apart from that, such a opener batsman and had such a very good hype, but had I'll say that it's zero performance itself, because at least he could have taken his team in a final, but that was never happened, something like that from his part. Again, I think same form will continue here as well. So please don't go for him as your captain. Again, you can make him as VC in only one scenario. Let me tell you that further. Okay, so for that you have to watch the video completely. Coming to Rutraj Gaikwad, last match a big flop, but in this match I hope that Rutru will go for something very big. Okay, so you have to consider him of from the team, and of course you have to go for him as your VC as well as captain. Again, in some of the cases, and again there are cases where you can't include him in the team. The reason is just simple: there are some of the bowlers who can easily take his wicket, and again that's different scenario. We'll discuss that later in the video. Coming to Sai Sudarshan, and this is okay, this is one player, I think emerging player, very good player first of all, and a very good shot selection. Only thing is that uh, there should be, of course he's a consistent, but again the problem is there should be some confidence with respect to the shot selection. Okay, his shot selection was perfect, of course. I'm giving, I'm not, this is not advice, I'm just analyzing this particular player, because mind here, I'm also one of the coach. Okay, and I'm also having experience of playing some 10-15 years of cricket. So from my experience, I'm saying that his shot selection is, everything is perfect, but again, there is some technical judgment that he has to do before judging the ball for shot selection. That is one thing. I think if he was able to do, I mean, perfect that, then there's high chances that he can emerge as a very good opener, as well as very good, one of the very good batsmen of modern era. Okay, so I'm just including him in the team. And Daryl Mitchell, I think in this scenario, I don't think so. Daryl Mitchell's going to be very good choice. But let me make sure one thing, that between Ajinkya Rahane and Daryl Mitchell, if both will get batting, any one will go for something big. Okay, in that sense, of course, you have to go with any one player, and most probably that is Daryl Mitchell only, because of fact that last match is just like a debut match for both Daryl Mitchell as well as Rachin Ravindra. But this match, I think there is a chance that they'll both of anyone will go for something very big, or even there are chances both will be there as part of DT. Okay, so in that sense, of course, you have to choose Daryl Mitchell here. But let's see that in further scenarios. Coming to one more choices, this is Shivam Dubey. Okay, you can go and watch my last video where the opening match of Chennai versus RCB. I think I'm the only one. Even after knowing that he's an impact player, I just included him in the team. Okay, the reason is just simple that you know it is the captain of Chennai Super Kings, even though it is Ruturaj Gaikwad, but the decision maker is Dhoni. Okay, always if he keeps some player as under impact player list, there's a high chances that either he is expecting or planning for something big. Okay, and same thing case happened in case of Matisa Patirana in last season. Okay, in one of the match, it was Matisa Patirana was the trump card player in that game changer in that particular match. It was in that match, Devan Conway was captain and Tushar Deshpande was my vice captain. Same thing reflected in final DT. Okay, there those who because the selection percentage of Matisa Patirana was just 3%. So those who have selected him, then they would have gone for something jackpot. So that's what I'm saying. This is so keeping that in mind. Of course, Shivam Dubey, I'm just including him in the team because definitely if he is a part of impact player, especially when CSK is bowling first, there's a chances that he could be included in while batting second, and he'll go for something very big. Okay, he's just like next Yuvraj Singh for the Indian cricket. I don't think so any other player could be a very good choice. David Miller's, I think, very bad form. Again, Kane Williamson son is included, then I'll go for him because of fact that he'll take some 40 balls to score some 50 runs, something like that. But again, that's fine because we are doing here analysis, right? And we don't want to know that how that player has played something like that because we are not here Akash Chopra or Virendra Sehwag or Gautam Gambhir here. We are just focusing towards fantasy analysis and we want to do the team in such a way that we want to earn some crores or some lakhs. That's it, and that should be the motto. So that's the reason if he was part of DT, then I'll go for making him as my part of my team. Okay. So coming to all-rounder section, of course, Rachin Ravindra. I think last match he didn't got bowling right. He didn't got not even a single over to ball. But I think in this match it's Dhoni. I think there's a high chance that Dhoni will give or Dhoni will make Rutu to give at least 1 or 2 overs, and I'll make him as my captain in the case where if it's Chennai is bowling first in this scenario. Okay, because I hope that in this match there is a chance that he'll get at least 2 overs and he'll take 1 or 2 wickets. In that case, he's just like Dhoni is utilizing him just like Moeen Ali's case. If there's a need of breaking some partnerships. Okay, same thing here in the case of Shubman Gill as well as Riddhiman Saha. If this partnership goes for something big, then there is a high chance it's either Rachin Ravinda or Moeen Ali who can easily break their partnership. Okay, so in that sense, I think hoping that he'll get bowling choices for bowling option for in this particular match. And so in that sense, I'm just keeping him in my team, and of course I'll go for him as my captain. Coming to Ravindra Jaddu, let me tell you one thing frankly. Judge should be there in the team because of fact that he is a savior and moreover he's capable to take even 3 4 wickets and he's capable to score some some needy 30 40 scores in the death over something like that. Okay, so in that sense of course he is going to be a very good choice for captaincy. Again, let me tell you that which and all scenarios. Okay, so fine. I don't think so. Ashwatullah or Mirzai could be a very good choice here. The fact is just simple that in this match, even if he bowls, there's a chances that his 2 or 3 overs where he'll get consumed much more runs in this particular scenario. Okay, so I'm saying this is in this particular scenario. That's the reason I'm not including him in this particular scenario. Again, let's see the further scenarios. No any other players I think very capable to be included here. Again, Moeen Ali, even if he comes under impact player list, I think if he is not getting bowling then I don't think so. He will do something very big, something like in such a way that he will be the part of final team. So that's the reason I'm not including him in the team. So let's go for bowler sections. I'm including Rashid Khan because of fact that he may take 1 wicket or at most 2 wickets. That's it. But I'm just focusing here with respect to batting in him. Okay, not the reason that he'll take some 3 4 wickets something like that. Okay, so in that sense of course you have to I mean you can make him as your VC by considering batting. Okay, first of all if you're considering like that then you have to uh, analyze it is in particular way where what about GD's top order, how the failure of GD's top order happens with respect to opening as well as 1 down 2 down players. Okay, so that's why I'm just including him in my team. Coming to Mujibur Rahman, Let me tell you to be frankly, okay. Last time he has got some 4 wickets, but guys, please don't expect the same thing will repeat here. Okay, I have seen that people are making him as captain or vice captain. Even the fantasy analysis channels, million subscribers, one of people they are saying that go for Amujibul Rahman as your VC. No, I know I can understand the player potential as well as capability of this particular player. Let me tell you, to be frankly, that this player cannot be a very good choice for VC or captain in this match. But again, if you wish, you can include him in the team. Somewhere at most 2 wickets. Again, that is not the perfect scenario, but at least 0 wicket. Or he may go and take 1 wicket. But I think there are chances, some 70% of chances that he may go for wicketless as well. Okay, Deepak Char, because of the fact that he is the death over bowler, and there's a chances that he will go for some, taking some 2 or 3 wickets, something like that. And of course, in some of the cases, in this case itself, you can go for him as your VC. Of course, if you are making VC, then please do avoid I mean Shubman Gill only from the team. Okay, that's what the scenario. Again, here I'm including Spencer Johnson. Again, you can go for Mohit Sharma because of the fact that he is the death over bowler. Okay, there's a chances that he'll take I think 1 or 2 wickets at most 2 wickets, not more than that. But at least again there are chances that he may go for wicketless. Okay, so that is one thing. And here I'm including one trump card player, that is Tushar Deshpande. Again, if Mahesh Tikshna's case, again, I don't think so that it's a very good pitch for spin factor. Okay, don't expect some spinners were taking some 3 4 wickets, something like that. If a spinners takes wickets, at most you can expect 2 wickets. That's it, not more than that. So in that sense, of course, you can go for Mahesh Tikshna, expecting that mid order or soon in the mid of or at the end of the power play he may get some 1 or 2 wickets. But again, that's different scenario. If you are including him in the team, then I wish that you have to take out the 1 down 2 down from the opponent team, that is GT. Okay, but as of now, I'm just giving this back to Tushar Deshpande because I'm expecting that in today's match, I think he'll take 2 wickets. Okay, so here I'm just giving this is back to Spencer Johnson. Of course, you can go for even Mohit Sharma because of the fact that he's a death over bowler. There are chances that he'll take 1 or 2 wickets. Okay, so as of now, I'm just giving this is to Sai Sudarshan. Okay, coming to captaincy as well as vice captaincy choices. Let me tell you to be frankly, there are chances that you can go for Ruturaj Gaikwad as your captain because of the fact that since this is chasing, there is chances that Rutu will remain not out. Okay, best choices you can go for Rachin Ravindra because of the fact that in this match, definitely I hope that he'll get at least 2 overs, he'll take 1 or 2 wickets. Okay, so it's and then thereafterwards opening for CSK and then scoring some 40 plus runs, something of course because he's capable to do so, and then it's going to be a very huge percentage that perfection with respect to captain's choice. Okay, even you can go. Ravindra Jadeja as your captain because of fact that there is a chances that both the teams will lose early wickets. Okay, except openers. Then subsequent wickets of 1 down 2 down something like that. In middle, then the middle order, both the teams middle order may perform something like this. So that is a bituminous approach. Okay, again I haven't teach you on how to apply this bituminous technology. Let's do a video on separate on that. So as of now, I'm just saying that's bituminous approach. So when you are applying bituminous approach, the fact is that you should keep openers, but you should avoid subsequent 1 down 2 down players. But there should be spinner come all rounder come mid order batsmen. Okay, that's the reason here you can see this. I have included Ravindra Jaddu. Okay, from the bowling team because same thing reflect in the chasing now. At the same time, you can go for one more different choice that I'm giving you here. That even you can go for Shivam Dubey because of fact that if he was kept as the impact player, but I think in this match, if CSK bats first, then he'll be there in the team. Okay, as a the normal player because of the fact that his batting is much required for the plus point for CSK. Okay, so in that sense, of course, you can go for him as the captain. But I feel that even if it is a CSK, chase I mean bowling first, and he remains has an impact player. But again, you can go for him in the team because of fact that there's a high chances that he'll go for some 50 plus runs, some runs, and he'll may remain not out because he's a dashing batsman just like UV. Okay. So that's the reason I'm saying this is even you can include him in the team as your captain. So as of now, I'm just giving this is back to Rachin Ravindra when it comes to VC. I think Sai Sudarshan could be a very good choice for VC because the fact that he's not capable to score some 100 something like that or some 70, 80 something like that, but I think he's capable to score some 63 something like that. So in that sense, of course, you can go for him as your VC. At the same time, you can go for even Shivan Dubey as your VC. Okay, I don't suggest that go for making Shubman Gill as your captain, but again, you can definitely try him as your VC. But please don't make him as the captain because don't expect something like back-to-back hundreds, just like what he has done in the last season. Okay, but as of now, I'm just giving this is back to Shivam Dubey, expecting that again. Let me choose one baller itself here. I'll give this is back to Tushar Deshpande, since this is the case where Chennai Super Kings ought to balling first, and there are high chances that this guy will go for something big. And most of all, I think this is a very unique pick. And you can see the selection percent. We see the selection percentage just 0.44 percentage. Even after toss, it will be some 1 percentage, at most 1%. That's it. Okay, or even may go down for the current percentage. And but I'm giving you this is a very different pick, and this is how my player potential analysis. So this is how I made some of the progress in the last match itself, and that's the reason that Arprit Bar was made as a vice captain, and that's the reason most of you, I mean those who followed the video completely would have earned in terms of lakhs. Okay, so this is what my team is about. Again, here there are one chances that you can even go for the Karmatran Rashid Khan as your VC, not considering his bowling to be effective. He may take from 1 wicket or 2 wicket, that's it. But again, considering his batting choices as well. Okay. But as of now, I'm just giving this is back to Tushar Deshpande. Okay. Expecting that there's a chance that Tushar Deshpande may get some 2 or 3 wickets because he's also a death all bowler. So coming to here, the team is about. So this is what my team is about. The case where Chennai Super Kings, wins the toss and opt to ball first. Similarly, there's one more team. This is what my team is about. If what if the case Chennai Super Kings wins the toss and goes for batting first. So here you can see that I have included a MSD. Okay, because of fact that there's a chances that while chasing, uh, you know, because since we have Jaddu as well as Rachin Ravindra as the very good spinners. And of course, in this match, I don't think so. Daryl Mitchell will get a chance to ball. But again, if he gets the bowling, then it's going to be one different choice as well. And in that cases, there's a chances that at least one stump or two, wicketkeeper catch may get to MSD, so thereby in increasing his rating. Because here I'm just considering this is because of one fact that Tushar Deshpande will easily takes the wicket of Wriddhiman Saha. Okay, that's what the consideration. Again, here instead of Tushar Deshpande, you can go for even Deepak Chahar, expecting that he will take the wicket of opponent team's Wriddhiman Saha. Okay, and here you can see that I have included Ashmatullah Omar Zai because of the fact that he's an all-rounder and there's a chance that he will take at least 1 or 2 wickets and he'll score some runs. Okay, so this is what my team is about. For this scenario, what if Chennai Super Kings wins the toss and out to bat first? Okay, similarly coming to the next set of analysis, that is what if the Gujarat Titans wins the toss and opt to ball first. So in this case, I'm just keeping here Vridhiman Saha as well as Shubhan Gill because of the fact that definitely while chasing because Vridhiman Saha as well as Shubhan Gill both are very good chase masters. I mean, with respect to chasing, definitely if it is since it is chasing, there is a chance that they'll go for some solid opening partnership. Okay, so in that sense, I'm not including here Deepak Char because expecting that he'll do complete some 2 to 3 overs of him of his overs in the early power play itself, where if there is somewhere if he consumes some wicket, consumes some runs, much more runs, then even if he takes some wicket, 1 or 2, I think most probably 1 wicket. I think that won't be a suggestive method to include him in the team so that he'll be there in DT. Okay, so that's the reason I'm not including him in the team. But fine, here with respect to batting section, you can go for I'll go for Ruturaj Gaikwad. Of course, you can go for Ruturaj Gaikwad. As I told that in today's match, Rutu will go do something big. Okay. Also, you can go for Sai Sudarshan because of the fact that he's a consistent player. Okay. Here I'm including Daryl Mitchell as well as Ajinkya Rahane because both are very calm players, especially when it comes to Ajinkya Rahane, very crucial players. Okay, in the middle orders. So when it comes to all-rounder sections, here I'm including Rachin Ravindra at the same time Ravindra Jadeja and Ashmatullah Umar Zai. Okay, now any other player could be a very good choice to include them in the team because they are uh, you know, there's no chances that they'll be the part of playing 11. Coming to bowler sections here, you can see that I'm not including Rashid Khan, but I'm going for Mohit Sharma as well as Spencer Johnson as well as Umesh Yadav. You may wonder why there's three trios, and that's where the magic lies. Okay, losing early wickets of CSK may hurt their opening partnerships, and may hurt their mid order. Sorry, mid order may will go for something big, but the one down or the death over scorings. Okay, in that sense, I have just kept here the death over specialists as well as the some mid order bowlers. Okay, so that's what coming to all-rounder sections. So when it comes to captaincy, okay, here in this case you can go for definitely Ashmatullah Omarzai as your captain, expecting that he'll take 1 or 2 wickets. Okay, at the same time you can go for Rachin Ravindra as your captain because expecting that he'll bowl as well in this match. Of course, I'll go for Ravindra Jaddu in this match, expecting that he'll do something very big with respect both batting as well as bowling, so that contributing himself has a very good choice for to make in the dream team captain. Okay, coming to VC, here you can go for Riddhiman Saha as your VC. Mark my words, here you can go for Riddhiman Saha as your VC, expecting that there's a chance that he'll go for some 40, 50 plus runs, so that it's going to be a very good choice to make him as the VC. Okay, but again, it's a very risky team. You can select that. You can choose that only in the risky team. Okay, here you can go for Sai Sudarshan as your VC, expecting that he'll score some 50 to 60 to some 63 something like that. Okay, and one more choice that I'm giving you, here you can go even with Smith Omazai, expecting that he'll give points both with respect to bowling as well as batting. As of now, I'm just giving this is back to Sai Sudarshan. Okay, so I don't think any other player could be a very good choice for making them as CVC. Again, you can try Rachin Ravindra, and that's very different, and that's very unique case. I'll say that with respect to this scenario, don't go for the percentage selection percentage of VC. So as of now, I'm just giving this is back to Sai Sudarshan. So let me save this team. So yes, this is what my team is about. What if Gujarat Titans wins the toss and opt to ball first? Okay. Coming to one more scenario, what if Gujarat Titans wins the toss and opt to bat first? So here, remember, uh, I'm just including both the player from both the wicketkeeper section because in this scenario, definitely I think both will get batting chances, and there's a chance that they'll go for something big. In a sense that they will be a part of DT. Okay, coming to batsman sections here, I'm not including Shubman Gill, but I'm including Ruturaj Gaikwad, Sai Sudarshan, as at the same time just including Shivam Dubey. This is going to be one a unique pick here because of the fact that there's a chances that in first innings, Shivam Dubey will go for impact player, and in second innings, while CSK chasing, he will be promoted at one order, one down, something like that, and he'll go for something big. Okay, coming to all-rounder sections, there is some Rachin Ravindra, uh, Ravindra Jadeja, and Ashmatullah Omarzai, but I'm not going for Rachin Ravindra, expecting that in this scenario, there's a chances that he'll lose the wicket easily for either Umesh Yadav or Spencer Johnson, okay, or even the case of Ashmatullah Omarzai. But again, you can include him in the team because of the fact that since he's a consistent player and just a slow player with respect to the start of innings, then in that sense he'll give some points. So in that sense, of course, you can go for him as your one of the member in the team. Okay, fine. Coming to ball section, so this is what my ball is about. So here you can see that I have included Rashid Khan, Deepak Chahar, and Spencer Johnson, and T Deshpande. Okay, so again, as of now, I'm just giving this is back to MSD. So when it comes to captaincy as well as vice captaincy, here you can go for perfect choice again. Once again, Ravindra Jaddu. Once again, a very good choice for Ashfatullah Omar Zai. Okay, and when it comes to one more different pick and very quite complete different pick than just giving you, go for Shivam Dubey as your captain. Okay, because I think Shivam Dubey is capable to make much big score something like that by hitting six and fours. There are high chances that he could be a very good choice for captaincy, even if he comes at one down, something like that. Okay. If again that the decision is completely vested upon the captain, he may take the decisions in between of the match, and which we can't do anything. I mean, we can't change that anything in our teams. Okay. First of all, we should understand that. Again, here when with respect to VC, you can even go for Sai Sudarshan. You can even go for Ruturaj Gaikwad. You can even go for Ashwin Ramazai, or even you can go for Ravindra Jadeja. Okay, so I don't think so any other player will be a very good choice for to be included here. Again, you can there's one more choice, that is Rashid Khan, the Karmit Khan, because of fact that there's a chances that he'll get batting as well. Okay, so in that sense, I'm just giving this is back to Ashmitullah Mirzai. Let me save the team. So this is what my team is about. So this is what my team is about. What if Gujarat Titans wins the toss and opt to bat first? Okay. Coming to the last and very different scenario. So this is the balanced approach, as I used to give every time the balanced approach team, and the same thing will be some 100% or some out of 10 11 players, some 10 players will reflect as it is with perfect captaincy as vice captaincy in the final DD team. Okay, in that sense, here you can see that I have included Vidman Sahab, but I have not included Shubman Gill, expecting that either TD Deshpande or Mahesh Tikshna, because Mahesh Tikshna's bowling will be promoted at the soon after or soon before itself with respect to the power play, early power play. So in that sense, there's a chances that TD Deshpande itself or Mahesh Tikshna will get the wicket of Shubman Gill. So here I'm including Rahajin Kirhane, Suvan Dubey, and Rutraj Gaikwad. Here I'm making Ravindra Jadeja as my captain and Rachin Ravindra as my VC, expecting that uh, if it is chasing, there's chances that Rachin will go for some slow playing, because of fact that in the first innings bowlers of CSK would have controlled the opponent score to some extent. So that's where somewhere something like a very good relief for the players to continue with their consistencies. Okay, so that's it for this particular video. You can see here I have created 5 teams. Similarly, I have created a day yesterday, I mean day for yesterday, day for next day. Every time that I have created perfect teams, and out of this 5 teams, with respect to scenarios, definitely the same teams will reflect as it is in the final DT. And this is my words. Okay, I'm not using any editor kind of things here. I'm not using any some high quality presentation, something like that, but I'm just doing the analysis because of the fact that my motto is just share my knowledge and share my experience of cricket as well as fantasy analysis as a coach now, so that people will get some understandings and people will make in terms of growth. That's it. Thank you.